The Finance Minister refuses to answer questions about what assets he has owned over the last 2 years. He says he doesn't need to answer because apparently he has told the Ethics Commissioner everything and it's all good. But, Mr. Speaker, the fact that he is refusing to answer this question directly and that the Liberals refuse to support our motion demonstrates his unwillingness to be transparent with Canadians. Why won't the Finance Minister simply answer the question and reveal to Canadians what assets he has owned over the last 2 years?
The Honourable Minister of Finance.
Mr. Speaker, from day one, I have disclosed 100% of my assets to the Ethics Commission. That is the way it works in this House. I will continue to work with her to ensure that I'm free from conflicts of interest. That, Mr. Speaker, is what we do in order to allow us to get on with the important work that Canadians expect us to do. And the good news is that work is making a big difference for Canadians with a higher level of economic growth and more jobs than they've seen in over a decade. It's truly a good situation for our country right now from an economic perspective.
Full Opposition House Leader.
No, Mr. Speaker, this is the problem. The Finance Minister did not disclose everything to the Ethics Commissioner. He forgot that his Morneau Shepell shares were not in a blind trust, and he forgot that he had a villa in France. So, Mr. Speaker, this is why his credibility is on very shaky ground, and he's doing nothing to get himself out of that situation. He answers to the Canadian people, Mr. Speaker. He seems to have forgotten that. Will he simply come clean and publicly disclose what assets he's owned over the last 2 years?
Honourable Minister of Finance.
Mr. Speaker, what I can say is the member opposite is 100% wrong. I disclosed 100% of my assets to the Ethics Commissioner and will continue to work with her in that regard. That is allowing us to get on with the work that we want to do for Canadians. Demonstration last week was particularly important when we demonstrated how we could help Canadians in housing. We outlined our national housing strategy, which is going to make sure that we have 50% less homelessness over the next decade, which is going to ensure that 500,000 Canadians have a key to their own home with a portable benefit that will help them. Mr. Speaker, we're doing the hard work on behalf of Canadians, and we're proud of that.